Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bittersweet Theory, where we talk about everything Disney. Today, we are going to talk about the theory of Andy's mom being Emily. Now, this theory has been going around for a very long time, and I want to go over it and present my new theory that I have. Now, I will post all of my references that I have in the description below so you guys can check out and make conclusions for yourself. So this is how the theory goes. The hat that we see Andy wearing in the first and second film is Emily's hat that we see in Jesse's flashback. And from there, people have made the conclusion that Emily is Andy's mom. Alright, so one of the issues that was pointed out with this theory is that Emily's hat has a white ribbon around it and Andy's doesn't. Now, the counter argument to this is that Andy's hat has an indentation on it to where the ribbon could have been, and if Andy's mom had it for years, the ribbon could have fallen off and gotten lost. Later on, it was also discovered that Andy's mom's name is not Emily, it's Jessica Davis. Another point other people have made is that in the glimpse of the flashbacks that you get of Emily, Andy's mom looks very similar with her hair and facial features. Now, this concept is hard to grasp because Andy's mom goes through such a transition over the 3 movies, and all we get is just a very small transition of Emily. Now, this left a lot of room for speculation on this theory. Another counter argument that I came across for this was that Emily is Jessica's middle name, and that's possible because some people actually go by their middle names. So it could be a solid argument if we actually had proof that Emily was her middle name. Here's where things are about to get a lot interesting, and I'm about to present my side of the theory. But first, I'll kind of want to go over some things just so it does make sense. Now, I will leave a link in the description below for the video that I got this information from, but it's confirmed that Andy looks just like his dad, spitting image of his father. So because of this, he's not going to inherit many facial features from his mother. So I found this new bit of information watching Toy Story 2 on my TV with my son. Now, our screen is about 70 inches, so it just blows up the picture massively. When we got to the part of Jesse's flashback, I noticed something that I hadn't before. When we see the transition between all of the cowgirl themed stuff to the more girly Barbie-like things on Emily's dresser, the photograph changes. That photograph changes to just Emily and Jesse to Emily and her best friend. Here you get a clear look at Emily's face, and we also know it's Emily because she's wearing the exact same t-shirt as she does when she drops Jesse off to be donated. Now, Emily is on the right hand side of the photo, but on the left side is another girl, her best friend. Now, as I said before, Andy's mom goes through a lot of transition over the 3 movies. However, the girl in this picture has short brown hair, brown eyes, brown eyebrows, and a facial structure that could very well be Andy's mom. I know that's not a lot to go on, just some vague facial features. So I turned to my phone and I looked up more pictures of Andy's mom. And to my surprise, Andy's mom in the beginning of Toy Story 2 is wearing the exact same shirt she is in the photo. Seeing as how Pixar used the exact same shirt for Emily, I'm fully convinced that they did the exact same for Andy's mom. This tiny picture detail was so small you wouldn't notice it before unless it was actually like blown up as big as it was on my TV. So here is my theory on the evidence that I have collected to support it. I do want to apologize. It's actually Jennifer, not Jessica Davis, is Andy's mom's real name. Here's my theory. As we see in Jesse's flashback, Emily and Jennifer become great friends, but unfortunately Emily does have to move. With that being said, Emily gives her red hat as a token of their friendship so she can always remember. And honestly, that's it. It's a very small and simple theory, but one that would explain a lot. But I still want everyone to see this photo and go over these details, because there could be something that I'm missing, that I don't see, that I'm not connecting, and I want to know what people think. Because after all, it's just a theory. There's no way to confirm or deny that this is true. So please, let me know what you think down in the comments. And it has been bittersweet talking to you all, and thank you.